Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back for another video on the Isaiah Ashley Show. I want to talk about why more black men should consider leaving the States, leaving America, and coming to somewhere like Thailand. Why did I do it? Why have the other guys who've come here done it? And everyone's gonna have different reasons, right? And I just want to personally share my experience so far. And I want to start by telling you guys my story. Why am I even in Thailand? Like, what made me come here? Well, I've actually been wanting to come to Thailand for quite some time. I don't know how many years it's been now, but ever since I came across Thailand on vlogs and stuff on YouTube, it's just like a place I wanted to visit, you know, from seeing like Phuket, which I haven't been to yet, but seeing the beaches and just seeing, you know, this country and then portrayed in such a beautiful way, made me want to come here just off of, you know, traveling, right? And so 2 years ago, I talked about it. I was like, you know, I want to move to Thailand, but then COVID happened. And it also came to my time to renew my lease. I didn't feel like moving, so I was like, you know, oh, I'm just renew. But still in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, I want to visit Thailand, right? I want to visit Thailand, whether I visit there or move there. And first it was just about visiting Thailand, just a big vacation, right? But I had never vacationed to Thailand before I came here. And so literally today is what, November like 21st of this video? Yeah. 2 months ago now. One day, I woke up and I was like, I gotta switch it up. I'm bored. I wanna do something different. And within a 2-week time span from that thought, I sold everything in my apartment, got rid of everything, booked a ticket to Thailand, and moved here. Really, I'm that spontaneous. It wasn't like this has been lingering in my mind for a long time. Like, remember, it was a thought. But then that thought kind of just like disappeared, and I was just like, you know, living life, and wasn't even like, Thailand wasn't at the forefront anymore. And then one day I literally woke up and I was like, yo, I gotta switch it up. And for you guys who don't know, I grew up in North Carolina, so I spent my whole 25 years of life in North Carolina. And 2020, I got my passport, started traveling. So I've been to Jamaica, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Dubai. And so Dubai kind of helped me for coming over here in the sense of that a long flight, you know, 15 hours. So I was already like, I've already done the long flight. So I was cool with like coming to Thailand, you know. It's like a lot of people won't ever come here because the flight too long for them. But I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. It's worth the flight. But so yeah, I didn't even do like a whole bunch of research before I came here. I was like, I seen that they had lifted up restrictions, so it wasn't hard to come here anymore. And right here in October, you didn't even need a COVID test to come to Thailand anymore. So I was like, yo, I think now's the time. Bada boom, bada bang, made it happen. Booked a terrible like route or flight to come here, like, cause I'm in North Carolina. There's no direct flight from North Carolina to Thailand. So I literally, the day I wanted to leave, it wasn't many good flight options. So I'm gonna tell you, I took 5 flights to get here in 38 hours of travel time. Literally flew from North Carolina to New York, New York to Vegas, Vegas to Cali, Cali to Hong Kong, Hong Kong to Thailand. So let's just say I was burnt out by the time I came here. I was tired. Didn't want to see an airplane anymore. But I wanted to take that jump. I was like, yo, I want to do something different. I had owned a pressure washing business for the past 4-something years of my life, and you know, went pretty well, but it's not what I wanted to do. I was like, I want to do something different. And I was like, I want to try living life as like a digital nomad, an expat. I just want to switch it up. I want to exercise my options. I got this passport. Why not exercise my options? And you know, like so many people get like comfortable in life, and that's where, you know, I felt comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time. I was like, yo, I don't like being comfortable because it's a trap. When you get too comfortable, you miss out on things and experiences in life. And so I like to, you know, keep it a little bit spontaneous and exciting. And so coming here helped me, you know, do that. And now I'm taking my goals to take content full time, as you know, as well as building other businesses that don't require me to be in one location. But getting to Thailand, what is Thailand like? Why Thailand? So one, other than being like somewhere like, you know, portrayed like, you know, like looks very beautiful to come here, the cost of living. I've seen the cost of living. I'm like, yo, I'm seeing what I'm paying here in America. I'm paying $1,400 a month rent plus utilities and all that stuff, car payment and car insurance, groceries, gas. Things are just, you know, adding up. I'm like, yo, like, I don't even, why am I spending all this money, right? It's not like it's making like my life any better. Like you can fall into the cycle of, of like keeping up with the Joneses, or just constantly having to chase the bag. And nothing wrong. Listen, we still trying to chase the bag, but I'm like, yo, I want to improve quality of life, right? I want to improve quality of life. I don't want as much stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just be, working just to, pay bills or get the next thing. So Thailand, I felt, could offer that for me. Because out here, if you guys are not familiar, you could, now when I say cheap, I want to put that in perspective that this is talking to people, maybe coming from like Europe or the US, where our currency is stronger and wages are higher. When I say cheap, sometimes it could be like, I don't know if anyone would actually take it as offensive who lives here, but I could be like, oh, this apartment right here is $500 a month. That's cheap. Now, that's not necessarily cheap for people who live here, because it's all in context to the wages that you're being paid. So for people who live here, $500 a month is going to be on the more expensive end. But if you come from the US, we're not finding rent for $500. So that is actually cheap to us. Like, my rent was $1,400. If I even dare to spend that much out here on rent, I could be living in probably a penthouse. But that's not the goal. I'm cool with a budget of like $400 or $500 a month or less here, and I'll have everything I need, right? Never did I know that when I came here. I knew it was cheap. I knew there would be nice places, but I had no idea just how like kind and polite the Thai culture is, and that I would feel like it's a safe haven for Black people once I got here. Because being Black in America, comes with some baggage. It could come with some racism. It could come with some violence. It could come with not feeling safe, whether it be interacting with police or around, let's just be honest, around some white people that might stereotype us. We have the term Karens, people just being in your business, stuff like that. So, you get this perspective like, dang, man, like I can't be Black and exist anywhere. And never did I imagine that, like, how much love I would get from this country of Thailand. And it's been like nothing but love. Like, overall, like, people are like very polite, helpful, even if they don't speak, English or speak English that well, they're gonna try to help you. So that's been the biggest like thing for me, is like, yo, like I just feel so like peace out here. It really feels like a safe haven, along with the cost of living. Like, it just feels like, yo, this almost doesn't seem like real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course you might get some people who like look at you, but it's not like in a bad way. It's like, oh, okay, like, yo, like they don't care about like you being Black. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't like, oh, what is this Black person doing here? To Thai people, even they're gonna treat everyone, kind. It's Thai people and then there's foreigners. And so you're just a foreigner. It's not like you're, they don't have that stereotypical view of Black people, what it might mean, a thug or, violence, or this person's gonna like, try to hurt me or rob me or nothing like that. That's not what's going on in their head. And so that's one of the things I really appreciated about here. And I'm gonna say this too, like they really mess with you out here. Like, I feel like being Black out here, Thai women, man, like it's almost like you like almost make you feel like you a celebrity, like especially like in like Pattaya, like, you know what I'm saying, like you go to certain areas of Pattaya, like you just gotta come here and experience for yourself. Like, you just gonna be like, I could be walking down like the little main areas, maybe like Walking Street or Soy, whatever the areas are with all the bars and stuff. They gonna holla at you, like gonna like catcall, like almost like, how guys catcall women in the US and stuff like that. Nah, women will catcall here, man. And if they're not catcalling, they're gonna glance you. You're gonna see them looking. So you're gonna see them eyeing you. I'm not saying that every Thai girl likes Black men, but let's say there's a population of them that they like Black men. And I will say, like, I don't want to get into, I'm gonna say at the beginning of this video, this isn't about, when I say Black men should move to consider leaving the States, move to Thailand, get your passport. It's not like, this isn't like one of those movements of like, oh, like, you need to come out here for the women. Like, okay, cool, that might be nice. A lot of people are coming out to Thailand finding love. I'm coming from it from the perspective is like experience, quality of life, cost of living. That's what I'm coming from. And then like, okay, women could just be a cherry on top, but I listen. I love my black women in the States. So I got nothing bad to say. My dating experiences back home were all like great. Met like, like I can't really talk bad about the women that I've had experiences with and have dated. So yeah, that's not really what this video is anything like that about. But if that's something on your mind and you're like asking and you're wondering like what's women like out here, listen, they'll probably mess with you. Like they're like, when I say mess with you, like they'll rock with you. And the culture of Thai women is to take care of men. So they're very like they can be, they're very submissive and like they're gonna look out for you, try to like help you, take care of things for you. Yeah, like so if that's what you want, hey, it's out here. But on a day to day, like right now, Thailand is so cheap. There's like, well, like for me as an American, like it's not like any pressure to like like have a, be like working all the time or busy. My average day, I wake up, I wake up pretty much whenever I want. It's hard to get a schedule because like I'm living a digital nomad. Like I spent my first 30 days in Thailand and Bangkok. I wanted like, I'm doing like a tour to see like what I like the most. I'm Bangkok, now I'm in Pattaya and I heard like mixed things about it. But so far I'm liking Pattaya. Chiang Mai, Phuket. So I plan to, do that tour, and then I plan to also check out some other countries while I'm here in Southeast Asia because it's so cheap. Like I could fly to like Vietnam or something like that round trip for like $100, or Laos or Cambodia. Singapore isn't too expensive to go to either. And Bali isn't that far. I mean, so I feel like this is a prime location to be in. I when I said I'm taking on this digital nomad life, I didn't know that I would fall in love with Thailand so quickly because, like I said, I had no experience. Like most people might come out here, at least, check it out, spy it out real quick, and then make a move to move here. Dude, like I said, I'd never been here before. I literally I said, I'm going to Thailand, and I'm going to at least commit to 90 days whether I like it or hate it. And every day I'm falling more and more in love with this country. Like, real talk. Like, when I first got here, because I didn't do much research, I was a little nervous. I was like, I didn't really know what to expect. Luckily I had like able to like reach out to actually a black girl who had recently moved out here like maybe a month before I did or something like that, maybe a little bit longer. And so I asked her for some tips about like getting around, things I should know before coming here. And so that was helpful. And so, but like the first couple of days, I really didn't even leave the Airbnb I booked. I kind of just like stayed inside, maybe walked around a little bit because I just didn't really know. I was like, oh, what's it like here? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it safe for black people? Blah, blah, blah. But listen, I cannot, at this point right now, there's nothing bad I can say about Thailand. And even if I did at this point have a bad experience, I know that it wouldn't be a reflection of Thailand as a whole. And I wouldn't dare make that judgment if something bad happened to me. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Like the other night I went out and I went out to this club, it's bar club 808. I wanted to get out the house. I wanted to have a drink. So I had something before I went out. So, I went out already kind of feeling like a little, good. Went there, was just chilling, vibing to the music, I seen a couple brothers. So like, I was like, I'm gonna go like talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Just like find out buddy was like from New York. I was like, hey, I'm born in New York, blah, blah, blah. Ends up inviting me over to the table to drink with like him, his friends, some girls, so them talking. And they had, a bottle over there. So I ended up getting like, they gave me more shots. Like when I tell y'all, like, I was like drunk, probably got like a little too drunk. I didn't realize it snuck up on me so quickly. Like, but like, I wouldn't advise, like, don't be irresponsible. But I mean, I had a great time, and like they looked out for me. Like they really looked out for me. It was so like when I say I speak highly about this country, I speak highly about it, and I'm gonna really advise you guys to exercise your options. Like, why? Like, it's crazy that like you don't have to be in one location. Like, you don't have to, just because you was raised somewhere, even just because you have family somewhere, doesn't mean you have to stay. Like, we often might feel obligated, but you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least I want you to, at least, if you have the ability, I think anyone with the ability should exercise your options and then choose. Maybe you come to Thailand, maybe you hate it, and you want to, like, you know what, this is not for me in the States, but at least you did it. At least you experienced it for yourself without, just, setting yourself, being set in your ways without actually having tested or dipped your feet in the water. Because now that I'm here, I'm calling Thailand, like, Thailand feels like home. I honestly, like, I gave myself, like, it was like I said, 90 days evaluation time, but that time, like, I've already have now made a decision with, like, it hasn't been 90 days yet. And I've already like, yo, I do not plan on coming to the States anytime soon unless it's for something important or to visit family. But living, nah. I will be keeping myself abroad for as long as possible, to be honest. Like, I didn't think it would happen this quickly where I would just fall in love with this country. But I truly have. And I haven't even, and when I say I really haven't even experienced that much of Thailand, I haven't done all there is to do. I'm still every day learning new things, discovering new things, meeting new people. So I got a lot more people to meet. I got a lot more experiences to have. Finally meeting, I've met a couple of locals, and put me on game with things to do, and I get to ask questions, and it's really cool. Like, so maybe you don't do like me and just these cats fighting. Yo, this cat is going at it. Anyway, let me lose my train of thought. But anyway, maybe don't do like me and just up and move here without doing any, without coming here first. But at least I want you to at least come out here for like a 2-week trip, or if you can, stay here for a month. If you work remote, come here for a month. It's not gonna cost you that much. Your flight pretty much gonna be the most expensive thing. Once you get here, I mean, you can rent a whole, the place I'm at right now is $259 a month right now off of Airbnb. So it means that if it's on Airbnb at $259, that means it must be even cheaper than that if you go direct, because obviously Airbnb is to make a profit. So you can find apartments out here. Oh man, if y'all ain't seen my, I toured this $400 luxury apartment. Yo, when I tell y'all, beach views, luxury to the freaking T for $500 a month. I say, yo, why didn't I come to Thailand sooner? Like, why didn't I come here sooner? So I think I'm honestly now I'm thinking about checking out a place here in Pattaya, and I might actually stay in Pattaya. Like, I heard mixed things. People honestly didn't speak too highly. The people that I talked to, I was like, oh, I don't know about Pattaya, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause Pattaya is associated, it's a lot of like partying here and nightlife, and it could be a little crazy out here, a little wild. But if that's what you're into, hey. Now that's not necessarily what I'm into. I like to have fun, but I'm also an adventurous fun. Like, for me doesn't always mean going out and having drinks with people. Listen, I'm always down for that, but I like an adventure, you know what I'm saying? I like to ride jet skis. I like to, I'm cool with hiking, hopping on a boat. I like to do everything, or maybe some days just chill, you know what I'm saying? Hop in the pool, or even just stay inside, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like having options, man. I like to do it all. But seeing the different areas in here that you can live in Pattaya, which is not that big, but there's, you know what I'm saying, you got different beaches, and then you could take a ferry to an island and have nicer water. So I haven't even been there yet. I just got put on game by a local, so I'm getting ready to probably tomorrow or such take the ferry, check out the, see what the beach is like. I've seen, Pattaya and Jomtien Beach, and they're okay beaches, you know what I'm saying? They're not the cleanest beaches, the water isn't the nicest, but hey, it's there, it's an option. But I want to see what the nice beach is looking like, and it's just a 15-minute speedboat, or maybe a 30-minute ride speedboat away, or 15, something like that. Or you can take a ferry, which they told me it takes 40 minutes by ferry. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys, I'm rocking with Thailand. Once again, guys, as a melanated black person, I'm saying you're not walking around in fear, and just the culture here is very, I would say very accepting from my experience. And like I said, I just got to reiterate, it feels like a safe haven for black people, and I want you guys to experience it, because maybe you've never left the US, so maybe you've never got to experience what a safe haven feels like, you know what I'm saying? And I want that for you. I'm saying I want you to. So if you don't have a passport, get a passport, because you gotta leave the US for just a brief moment, and you'll realize that you almost feel like you've been tricked, brainwashed, because the media gonna portray a bunch of things, and, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta go places for yourself and actually dive in for yourself and see what it's like, so get a hands-on experience. So I'm here reporting live, and so if any of you guys see this video, you plan on coming to Thailand, I'm gonna be here for a while. So hit me up, hit my line. I love meeting new people. Leave a comment, send me an email, follow me on IG. Let's connect for real, man. I'm saying and what I'm learning out here is I just got to Pattaya. I haven't been in Pattaya that long. I've been here maybe a week and a half or something like that. And what I'm noticing is that there's actually a black community, which I haven't really like met yet, but there's a black community here, you know, of black men and stuff like that. There's a black owned bar I'm gonna go check out. And so, yeah, like black people here are like you know, it's like a community. And so it ain't none of that, like, you know, that beef of like, you know, like you from the wrong side of town, or, you know what I'm saying, black gang violence, none of that junk, man. Like, leave that alone. And so, and whether you are a young black male in your 20s like myself, 30s, or maybe you're older, 50s, 60s, I still say Thailand has probably what you're looking for, or has what you want. And you really should experience it for yourself. And I feel like once you come here, you're gonna be like, like your mind gonna wake up, you can be like, oh, okay, I see what they're talking about. And you're not gonna want to leave. Like, like I said, I didn't think this quickly. I thought it was gonna be a hard transition of leaving the States and coming here, but it has not been hard at all, man. Like, after I got that first hump, started going out, started seeing things, started meeting people, I'm like, yo, I like it here. And I still, like, I've met people like from the US traveling through on vacation in Thailand. And I would say one of the amazing things about like being abroad and stuff like that and traveling is the amazing people you meet. Now, sometimes it sucks because like they're dope and they're leaving. So it's like, man, like just met this really cool person and now they're about to go again. So it's like, you know, if you only meet travelers, you know, it's gonna be hard to make some long-term friends, like as far as like people you're gonna be able to see consistently because they're just coming through. Like, but you know, I still feel like for when I do go to other places, you know what I'm saying, these are people to connect with, and I'm happy about it. So I'm gonna just say that Thailand gets a thumbs up from me. I'm gonna give them a good rating. I'm in love with the country, and I'm excited to see what else Thailand has to offer me and what else I get to experience in my time being here. So guys, hopefully this video helps you out, give you some more perspective about this great country of Thailand. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Support the channel if you want to. Anyway, guys, see you in the next video. Peace out.